Hello everyone. This is a recording of the interpretation of a story prescribed by Bangalore University as a part of a syllabus in English for the students of first BCA BSc of compulsory foundation course in English for the first semester. The story that you have to study is The Conjurer's Revenge by Stephen Leacock. Before we go to the story, I would like to say a few words about the author. So Stephen Leacock was born on the 30th of December in the year 1869 at Swanmore, Hampshire, England. His first book was Elements of Political Science, which was published in 1606. Among Leacock's satirical writings, his masterpiece was the Sunshine Sketches of a Little Town. Another of his satirical writings depict city life was The Arcadian Adventure with the Idle Rich, published in 1914. His best humorous books were Stephen Leacock Medal for Humor and Literary Lapses. He has won a lot of honorary degrees, awards and distinctions for this book. Now, what are the learning objectives of this lesson? So, the learning objective is to stimulate the students' own skills of expression and composition. And at the end of the lesson, we expect you to have learned a few vocabulary items and also correct pronunciation and articulation of words. Now, about the lesson, The Conjurer's Revenge by Stephen Butler Leacock is a short story which bears realistic irony that exposes social weaknesses. The quick man in the story plays the role of a fault-finding person who is keen to see that the conjurer's reputation goes down and he is exposed in front of the audience. The conjurer is a skilled and talented magician who performs magic tricks for the audience. He deals smartly with the troublesome quick man for spoiling his magic show. Coming to the lesson, The Conjurer's Revenge. Here is an interpretation of the story. So the conjurer is a very skilled magician who is performing several tricks for the audience. The first trick that he performs is taking out a bowl of goldfish from an empty piece of cloth. The audience are very happy as he performs this trick and they applaud him. But their applause is interrupted by the whisper of the quick man who says he had it up his sleeve. Then the people begin to have their own doubts. But the conjurer at this point ignores the quick man. The next trick that the conjurer performs is the Hindustani rings trick, where the separated rings are joined with a clang. The audience reaction is quick. They are just dumbfounded, and there is a buzz of stupefaction amongst the audience. But at this minute, the quick man whispers, the rings were up his sleeve. The audience now begin to have serious doubts about the conjurer's tricks, and the conjurer is worried and anxious. But the conjurer goes on with the next trick, that is, he extracts around 17 eggs from an empty hat, and the audience think that he is wonderful and they applaud him. But at this moment, again, the quick man whispers, he has a hen up his sleeve. The egg trick is also ruined. As the conjurer goes on performing one trick after the other, a pack of cards trick, a loaf of bread is extracted, then he gets out a doll's cradle, a live guinea pig, a rocking chair, and so on. His tricks continue, but every time the quick man whispers that he has concealed all these things up his sleeve. The reputation of the conjurer is sinking below zero, and he makes a final effort to save his reputation. So, in order to gain the attention of the audience, the conjurer tells them that he is now going to perform a famous Japanese trick. And he requests the quick man to hand him his gold watch. The gold watch is passed to the conjurer. The conjurer then seeks permission to put it into the mortar and pound it to pieces. The conjurer smashes the watch, and the quick man says he had slipped it up his sleeve. The conjurer then takes the quick man's handkerchief and he punches holes in it with the permission of the quick man. He shows them the handkerchief which is full of holes and tells them, see, this is very clearly visible to the eye. There is no deception. And at this time, the quick man is fascinated. And then he asks the quick man to pass him his silk hat. He dances on the quick man's silk hat and crushes it beyond recognition with the permission of the quick man. Later, he then takes the quick man's celluloid collar and burns it with a candle. With the permission of the quick man, he smashes the golden spectacles of the quick man. Now, at this juncture, the quick man assumes a puzzled expression and says, "This thing beats me. I don't see through it a bit at all." A great hush, the whole audience is silent. All the belongings of the quick man have been destroyed one after the other. And the conjurer has done this with the permission of the quick man. The conjurer then concludes the show by saying that he has destroyed the belongings of the quick man by seeking his permission. The conjurer's revenge is complete in a humorous way. He has kept up the suspense up till the end, and as the curtain falls, the audience disperse, convinced that there are some tricks that are not done up the conjurer's sleeve. To sum up, the quick man is the heart of the story from the beginning. The quick man, we see, spoils the show of the conjurer by saying that the conjurer had all these tricks or items that is using for the tricks hidden up his sleeve. This upsets the conjurer who has, because his show has been spoiled by the quick man, who is the villain of the story. And that is why he has his revenge even without letting the quick man understand that he is taking revenge. The quick man is the cause of the final trick that leads to the amusement to the audience. We can see that if not for the quick man, the story would have been uneventful. But at the end, the conjurer performs a trick in which there is no magic. The conjurer takes his revenge, which makes the story very humorous. Thank you.